Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Muzaffar Hussain, lecturer, Dhunua Adarsh Public Degree College, Kumilla. Dear learners, how are you? I hope you all are fine. I'm also fine. Today, I'm going to take a class on an important English grammar of HSC English second paper, right forms of verb. At first, to learn right forms of verb, we have to know about verb. What is verb? Verb is an important, most important topics of English grammar, because there is not a single sentence in this world without verb. Without verb, you cannot do, you cannot write any sentence. Okay? In your question paper, you will be given 5 marks on right forms of verb. So let's start about verb. Verb. What is verb? Verb is an action. We can describe in others' word a word or a phrase which indicates to do something, to say something, what happening. This is verb. To be, to have, this is verb. Okay? In this sentence, I do the work. Here, do is a verb. He is reading a book. In this sentence, there is two verb. Is also a verb and read also a verb. The baby sleeps. Here, sleep is a verb. So, there are various types of verbs in English grammar. We can describe verbs in other words. What kills our time? What kills our time? That is verb. Suppose do. To do, we spend time. It kills our time. Read. To read, we spend time. It kills our time. Sleeps. Sleeps also a verb, because sleeps kills our time. I am speaking. This is killing my time. It is verb. So, there are various types of verbs in English grammar. First of all, I have divided verbs into two types: finite verb and non-finite verb. Here, what is finite verb? You have to know what is finite verb. A finite verb is a verb which can complete a sentence, which have a meaning in the sentence. And non-finite verb is a verb which cannot complete a sentence without the help of finite verb. Okay? Suppose here I have written two sentences. I like to play football. Like is a verb. Here, play also a verb. But there are two verbs in this sentence. Without like, here I have told you a finite verb can complete a sentence and can explain its meaning without the help of non-finite verb. Here, if I don't write to play, say, I like football. This sentence have a meaning. But I too play football. This is not a meaningful sentence. So, without the help of finite verb, a non-finite verb cannot explain its meaning. But without the help of non-finite verb, a finite verb can explain its meaning. In the other sentence, the boy is busy in reading. Here is also two verb. Is also a verb and reading also another verb. In this sentence, the boy is busy. It's also a meaningful sentence. But if I omit this verb is the boy busy in reading, this is not a meaningful sentence. It will not be a sentence because without finite verb, a sentence cannot be constructed. Okay? So, first of all, we have to learn on finite verb. Dear student, we discuss on finite verb. We have classified here finite verb in two types: principal verb and auxiliary verb. What is principal verb? Principal verb is a verb which has a meaning in the sentence. A principal verb is a verb which can complete a sentence without the help of auxiliary verb. But not in every section it's right. Here I am writing two sentences. Read a book. I am reading a book. Here I have written two sentences. In this sentence, read is a principal verb, and in this sentence, read also a principal verb, but am is an auxiliary verb. In this sentence, read can explain and depict depicts its meaning without the help of auxiliary verb. But in this sentence, read cannot explain its meaning without the help of auxiliary verb. So we can say that a principal verb also needs the help of auxiliary verb to explain its meaning. Okay? Now we can classify principal verb in two types: transitive and intransitive. Principal verb can classify it into two types. There are transitive verb and intransitive verb. What is transitive verb? A transitive verb is a verb which has an object. The verb in the sentence, the verb which has an object, this is called transitive verb. Here, the boy eats rice. Without the help of rice, he cannot eat. Here, rice is an object, so that the verb eat is a transitive verb. But in the other two sentences, he walks slowly. He walks. The boy walks. There is no object in the sentence, so that walks is an intransitive verb. I go to college every day. Here go. There is no object in this sentence, so go also is an intransitive verb. The difference of this transitive and intransitive: the verb which does not have any object, this is transitive. The verb does not have any object, this is intransitive. And the verb which has an object in the sentence, this is called transitive verb. Now we can classify auxiliary verb into two types: primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. What is auxiliary verb? An auxiliary verb is a verb which helps the principal verb to construct a tense, voice or mood. To construct tense, voice or mood, we need auxiliary verb. Okay? Without auxiliary verb, we cannot construct any tense or voice. Suppose I am eating rice. This is the present continuous tense. Here am we have used. In this sentence, am has no meaning. In the sentence, auxiliary verb has no meaning, but principal verb has meaning. Okay? So let's classify auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb, there are two types of auxiliary verb. First of all, primary auxiliary verb. Primary auxiliary verb also can be divided into three types. First of all is to be verb. To be verb are am, is, are, was, were. To do verb: do, does, and did. To have verb have, has, had. Okay, and you know that we use all these verbs to make sentence, to make tense, to make voice, to make mode. We have to use all these auxiliary verb. There are also another types of auxiliary verb. This is called modal auxiliary verb. I am writing some modal auxiliary verb. Can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, need, dare, etc. Okay, to make a sentence we have to use modal auxiliary verb. Now I am writing you a sentence using modal auxiliary verb. Now, I can play. Play is a principal verb, but to make a meaning, to explain the meaning of the sentence, I have to use can, because I can play. To write a meaningful sentence, I have to use here modal auxiliary verb. After modal auxiliary verb, we have to use simple present form of a verb. Dear learners, I hope you all have understood this class very well. In the next class, we will discuss on non-finite verb. Non-finite verb is a very important part, an important topic of English grammar. So in the next class, we all will discuss on non-finite verb. Today we have discussed on verb, actually finite verb. I hope everybody have understood my class. Keep well, stay safe in the home. No more today. Allah Hafiz.